one that's a lot stronger. I think that the KT comp is very, very nice, but if you look at a lot of the power of it, it does get mitigated by what LIIV SANDBOX have drafted here. The long range from the Jinx. Gank went for a level 2 cheese gank, Doran.
Oh dear. Yeah, Doran might have to flash here. As the flash in from Croco to try and get that early aggression. Doran's going to flash down towards his Xin Zhao. And he's just dead. Blank's just going to turn around. So first blood goes over to the Udyr, and I think you're exactly right. I think that Udyr is just a great champion right now. Just
pivot. No, Croco, don't do that. Oh, Croco. Oh, it's the crab fight.
Yeah.
They're raving.
It is going to be a 3 versus 3 as Summit getting a lot of value so far. It looks like Udyr is the call, and they will take him down. Is now Blank at level 4 trying to turn this. The double kill for the Rise. Fate now knows that he has to get the heck out of there, and he will do so. Effort comes in pretty late, but no, KT have already won the battle, and they also get the shellfish that he needs to, right? The Oblivion Orb and the Sork Shoes, both of them come on in as Blank. About to get sandwiched. There are 4 people in this mid lane. As Croco will find the Xin Zhao. Blank looking for the knockup, finds it here, is now Dove. He's like, what the heck is going on? Everyone's in my mid lane. But now he's chasing after LIIV SANDBOX. They do manage to take down Blank, and now they've overstepped. Man, we are throwing leads back and forth all day long. Effort surviving just somehow. As Fate, that's his clone, so he'll be absolutely fine. Doran looking for an opportunity to find a cleanup kill, but he will not get it.
No, Dora, he didn't know. The hook on Harp, goes in, gets the flay on Dove, and gets out.
Yeah.
And while that is happening, creating so much space, and the fight thing hasn't stopped.
Yeah, Doran looking to try and take down Summit. Scrap Shield comes on in, the flash out from the Rumble, but now he's not going to be a part of this fight. As Effort will go down first. Dawning Shadow comes in here, double kill for the Rise once again as Summit gets on in there, but now he's extraordinarily low. And I feel like Dove was ignored for the majority of that one. The teleport comes on forward. No idea who actually picked up Shirley. Or Shelly, sorry.
It was Croco. Don't forget, Rumble are as dangerous in these fights as they go in.
Hook isn't going to land, but there's a great play. Harp gets the Devour, uses it for as much time as possible, but has to spit the center out, and she is going to immediately get murdered. Another kill goes over to the Jinx. Great news for LIIV SANDBOX fans.
Because the rest of the team didn't have teleport, wasn't in position, and KT, that is a death rush if I've ever seen one. Effort.
Yeah. Is going to be able to get himself out. Hook is going to connect. It's onto the center. Now Effort taking a fair bit of damage. In goes Blank. They do manage to lock it down. Croco now has to walk over the equalizer. He will flash to get himself out, but Summit's already tidied up the center. And now he's looking to flash his way to escape. Blank goes in. Doran's going to flash over. As we'll see whether Summit can actually survive this or whether Doran can survive it, as that's a bit of a visual bug right there. And Dove's going to come in and say, well, you guys were taking too long. I'll finish that one up after that Realm Walk.
Back and forth. Back and forth.
Yeah, there's a lot of it this
first game that we have between these two teams that is actually really, really, really tense. And I thought that when the player got spotted by the Masters of Mayhem.
Masters of Mayhem, I like that one, Hook's going to connect here onto Harp. Will have some great health, but he's going to have to eat it real fast, and it's not going to be enough. Summit's going to burn down, but only half of his health bar is going to go. Fate moving himself in there as the stun lands onto Croco. Doesn't do a whole lot. KT now have to try and stave off LIIV SANDBOX without their Tahm Kench. Harp going to be coming up pretty soon and does have the Abyssal Voyage available. As Shirley is the next thing on the menu. Looks like Noah's going for the back and will be able to start moving out from the fountain alongside the Tahm Kench as well.
I really like this call. I'm buying LIIV SANDBOX. I think that, yes, you killed the Kench, but all the big ultimates are still available for KT. And you going into a fight over a second Herald, you know, sorry Shirley, but you're not... That is 2 flashes gone. That is on both the Rise.
Oh, we've seen this flash, this hook, so many times. As Doran's just going to get dove. He does manage to get down the equalizer, but that's going to do next to nothing. KT have grouped up, and that is a decent snare onto Croco, but KT are going to have to back away from this one, and it looks like LIIV SANDBOX is starting to win these wars of attrition.
No.
Setting up the gank brush, and LIIV SANDBOX are like, okay, well, if you guys just want to sit here.
You saw them walk in there.
Yeah, well, Croco's going to face check. He might be the only one that can, as in goes Fate for a lot of damage, but Croco's already dead. Good exhaust. onto Summit to avoid all of that AoE, but he does time it out and just gets devoured immediately.
What?
My God, the Gore Drinker is filthy from the Aatrox, and now Prince is going to get excited. LIIV Sandbox, they've hit critical mass, and unfortunately, KT's run around and do nothing strategy really didn't work out for them.
All according to plan, Atlas. It was Kroko who walks in, and we're looking at each other like, what is he doing? But as it turns out, as you already said it, one kill is all it takes. And yes, Kroko walking in, it feels like the biggest troll ever, as he easily gets blown up. Summit gets exhausted and everything looks dire. But then, Hard goes for the munch, and Summit is like, that's God. 5 people! Thank you for the Gore Drinker. Fate jumps in, Prince gets an assist, and the fight is, wow.
That's like all of his health just comes back.
천천히. 나 큐 줘. 아, 싸워.
Oh my goodness.
The call as well to go for that.
Insanity. Again, it's effort playing very, very well to just barely catch him, and KT have decided that they're not going to be able to walk up. So that is a free Ocean Soul going over to LIIV Sandbox. As I just don't know what KT's plan is right now. They're just wandering around as 5 people, hoping that maybe LIIV Sandbox sends one person into exactly where they know that they all are.
And even that is, you don't have to dive. A Sandbox, as I say that, they dive!
They're going to. Dove is going to go golden. Fate immediately gets exhausted this time around as Summit once again gets a great Gore Drinker, but everyone's alive for the moment. Fate is going to be taken down. So there's the first get excited from Prince, who's now just freely auto-attacking. Everyone on KT is just going to melt like butter. Hop, the last one to go down. I believe that was a quadra, or it might have been a triple-double. We like both of them as LIIV Sandbox is going to march down the mid lane. As KT have just ran out of answers, I think.
And we say it in Champ Select, it's a great drop for a dive comp, but this is not a dive comp from LIIV Sandbox. You see the poke that Fate brings, you see the range that Prince brings. They can just sit at the objective and hit it and be fine.
Yep. How does Prince ever die?
He doesn't.
Yeah. Well, he did once that one time, but Fate doesn't. As the Nexus is going to be taken down, LIIV Sandbox with the theoretical best of 3 reverse sweep are going to be able to take down KT here. KT had a great game 1.